Alrighty guys, it is October what, 26th?
Yes.
We just finished the shortened stream, and there is my surprise company, guys. It is Miss Kimberly, Sunshine State Detectors. She's over here visiting Denise and I. Rob's heading out to try and detect for the first time. We're going to see how this goes, guys.
We got this.
Boom. Well, gang, I don't think it needs any introduction where we are at right now. Kimberly is parking the truck. We are in Mr. Dalton's 12-acre hayfield, and the farmer, his buddy, just came out, and as you can see, they just got done with all the round rolls. There's the tractor. Last time we were here, Kimberly got a Indian in this area. I've never hit this area, so we're going to start over here, guys. Alrighty, gang, Mr. Dalton wasn't able to stay out there and hunt with us, but he did come by and pick up in person the big silver that he won from the Sunday stream right before that. So, guys, it was great seeing Mr. Dalton. I hadn't seen him since before his son was born. So, great seeing Florida Knox, the silver whisperer, Mr. Dalton. Thanks for coming by, buddy. All right, gang, Mr. Dalton just left after that photo we took with him getting his big silver. There's my machine right there, the Knox 800. And, guys, I'm not too far from our little camp we set up. There's one of the hay bales and our cooler. We've got 2 chairs out here. And, guys, on my third dig, the first 2 were Canslaw. I got that, guys. I'm not sure what that is, but I know that's some type of relic. And we've got water in our toothbrush. We're going to clean that up now. Alrighty, gang, I have cleaned it up. I have a light brass brush with a toothbrush and a spray bottle of water. And guys, look at that beautiful fancy on there. You can tell that that is brass. It's got, I don't know, but it's got fancy right there, guys. I don't think this piece is broken off. It might have had one of those little balls on the end. Some type of clip, some type of buckle. I don't know. I'm assuming that had a buckle up here, guys. I'm going to say that's part of an old buckle. That is absolutely gorgeous, guys. That is late 1800s, early 1900s all day long. There are still finds out in this field after 3 years, guys. Boom, just my third target of the day. Monardo is back. Alrighty, guys, we really enjoyed it when the overcast clouds came in and took the sun away. It cooled it down. And then this one big, huge cloud over us started releasing this wet stuff out of the sky that we haven't had in so long. And of course, it's 30% chance of rain, and the front's right over us today. But Miss Kimberly said she doesn't care. It's only drizzling. She's going out and digging holes. But it has cooled off nicely. We have no sunshine left today. I'm behind this bale of hay right here. But I'm still getting wet. But we're having a blast. Alrighty, gang, Miss Kimberly's going up there by that round roll. Her machine was right by it. She's been doing a big loop there. I'm resting. And first, she found this cool rock, guys, and it's got that, well, if the sun was out, you'd see this bright yellow. We'll probably put a flashlight through it later. That is a cool natural stone. She can cut that down to a nice, cool looking rock. Don't get too many stuff like this in Florida. And then, boom, not only a harmonica reed, guys, both sets of the reeds, both parts, both sides still attached with the little rivets. And actually, it's a little screw nut. Look at that tiny little, flip it over, that tiny little square head right there. That is just flipping awesome, guys. Boom, 2 relics out of here today. Nice, Miss Kimberly. I got rocks.
This rock is cool.
It is cool.
I like the
Kimberly
rock
continues to kill it. We have 6 finds out here, and she has 5 of them. Boom. How have we missed a cap gun that size and that big of a signal all the times we've come out to this field? But congratulations, Miss Kimberly.
Thank you.
That's the, is that the Tex? That's sweet, guys. Boom. Congrats. Well, gang, as you can see, Kimberly and I have changed locations. We're at this beautiful, I can't remember what the age of this house is, teens, 18, 13, 08, I don't know. This is a really old permission of mine and Dalton's from years ago. We used to call it the pink house, but most all the pink has faded. You can see a little bit there above the top. But this gentleman gave us permission for every house he had in the city, which was 3 of them. And Kimberly and I eked out. She got 3 coins, clad dime and 2 clad pennies. I got a clad dime by that front bush. And then I went over and did the curb strip over there, and I got 1 clad dime over there. And gang, those are the first 5 coins we've gotten all day today. But that just shows there's more coin signals out here on this old teens property. We'll show you some other finds from this property now. Okay, gang, here is a teaser. Mr. Dalton has wanted this house since before he met me. This is one of the first houses he showed me when I came to his side of the county. And gang, nobody has ever been here. We've been knocking and driving by this house for as long as I've known Dalton, and we've never done it. And the guy's house we just finished, Dalton had found out that he owns this house, but we didn't know how to approach him for a second permission. And he said, when Dalton told him we did some other houses in the neighborhood, he goes, you know, I own several houses in the neighborhood. I own that big pink one on the corner. And we went, really? He goes, yeah, just go over there and go do it if you'd like. There's your teaser. Hey gang, Rob and Dalton here, and we are on his side of the county today. That's why he's driving. It is our weekly Wednesday hunt. Today is the 10th of April. 10th. Okay, and we're on his side of the county on a really small city that's got a lot of old classic properties, and he has gotten us some permissions that we originally thought were 1920s, but he did some further research, and one of them is a late 1890s, and I think we're going to be starting there in just a few minutes. Alrighty. Okay gang, I'm sure this is going to surprise no one. When me and Dalton decided after lunch we couldn't wait. So we came back to the 1890s or 1880s house. We're going to show you a black and white picture of this from the early 1900s with a horse and buggy sitting right there. It's been kind of slow here on this 1880s. Ooh, yeah, you got most of a pocket knife there. All the innards are still attached. Nice. That's been down there a long time. Okay, on a 1213 signal, Mr. Dalton says he has a coin. I don't see it yet, but don't be a Jefferson. It's a Jefferson.
48?
We'll take a 48.
42.
42, that's even better.
42.
That's good. There's my 84 Jefferson right there. And where was Mr. Dalton's 42 Jefferson?
Right there.
Right there. Okay. He comes 4 feet over. He calls nickel right after I cover up my hole, and I say, I'm not coming over for a Jefferson unless it's old again. I'm not even pulling out the camera. And he takes the nickel out and he wipes it off and he yells, V baby, and drops the nickel in my hand. And we just cleaned it off with his toothbrush. And guys, this thing is beautiful. Look at that. You wipe this off some more, we're gonna get the original. Oh, look at that. 1890.
My oldest V.
And the back needs some cleaning, but there it is. You can see the big V in the middle. And I think we'll get the wreath off, but 1890, guys. He says this is his oldest V nickel. I've got one, and it's a 1906 or 8. Okay, gang, as if it wasn't Mr. Dalton's day already, which it is. He's just tearing it up. He's going over an area I went over. Probably take a signal that I didn't like. And he just gave me the Indian sign. So this gives him today literally everything except silver, which hopefully we'll have before the end of the day. But he has gotten Mr. Indian. Give me 1800 so you have two 1800s coins today.
1900 on the dot. Look
at that. Yes, it is. You can see that as clear as day. 1900. Well, it's got some caked on stuff, but that back will clean up too. Oh my gosh, 1900 Indian. Nice job, buddy.
Thanks.
Well, gang, that was the last place we hit. We drove around, looked for a few other places, but nothing really popped up. So we called it a day since it was already 4:30. And we had an hour drive back to Miss Denise's house, where she was nice enough to have the 5-cheese chicken dinner waiting for us. That was just absolutely yummy. And we called it an early night to go meet with Mr. Troy in St. Pete. He had some permissions lined up from us from the builder that he's got an agreement with. So let's go meet Mr. Troy. He's just all right, guys. Back. We are in St. Pete with the man, Mr. Dirt Trolling Troy, Miss Kimberly, and myself, and we are on two 1940s permissions with Mr. Troy. And he just dug that, guys. Gave himself a heart attack. It says Blaze. If found, please call the number. But these houses are abandoned. They've been bought out by the company that Troy's got permission to hunt with. And boom, dog tag for the day. I've got a 2002 Jefferson nickel that was like 6 inches deep. You've got a couple coins, right, Kimberly?
Yeah, 2 memorials and a clad dime.
There we go. But guys, we're out here detecting. Alrighty, guys. Troy just had a nice 2627 signal. It was not a silver dime. 2627 on the Knox is a silver dime, but it was a copper penny 61. So guys, that's silver dime territory. And We think there might be some fill out here because everything's deep, but hey, we're still giving it a shot. There is Kimberly and Troy on Troy's third permission here. Huge house with an extra lot. Well, guys, as Mr. Troy's making his way to the truck, he gets our first weedie of the day. We are on the board. And he's almost at the edge of the property, too. We're going to head to a new location. But boom, he scores. Alrighty, gang, I was wrong. Miss Kimberly right there got a 55 in the backyard of that house. And Mr. Troy's is a 56, so they are both on the board. We have 2 Wheaties. Alrighty, guys, I don't know why I didn't show you this find from Miss Kimberly that she got in the 12-acre hayfield yesterday, Sunday. This was her best find of the day, guys. We weren't sure what it was when she found it. At first, we thought it was a long shotgun head brass tube, and then we thought it might be a lipstick container, and then we just really weren't sure what it was. And then I started cleaning it with the brass brush and cleaning it with some water. And guys, once I hit it with the water, we had lettering come out, we had numbers come out, and this item turned into her coolest find of the day. A pretty rare find and pretty old also. Here it is. I'm showing it to you while I was taking a break, and her and Troy were out doing that big field there that you just saw the clip on. Alrighty, guys, I got Kimberly's great find here. It says shot powder OZ drams. I thought it said grams, but it says drams. And as you can see, it's got numbers all the way 1111, 2222, 333, all the way up to 444 and 5 with an 1/8 of an ounce marks. This is a black powder, basically a black powder rifle reloader. This had a little switch here that you adjusted up and down for how many drams. Dram is an old measurement for black powder. How many drams of powder you would put in your black powder rifle. This is vintage. It had a wooden handle that went to it. I will show you a non-dug example of this now. Alrighty, gang, the first picture here is one that's very similar, but I did find the picture, the second picture, that one you're seeing right now, is the exact same one that Kimberly found. You can see the markings on it that go 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, all in done of an 1/8 of a dram measurements. Guys, this is a great find. This is for loading black powder guns. Obviously, it's missing the stem and the wooden handle, but what a freaking great find. I've never seen one of these found before. Way to go, Kimberly. But gang, this is one of the coolest relics I have ever seen dug. Obviously, this came off 1860's property. So, yeah, back in the black powder rifle days. Alright, gang, we're at another one of Troy's permissions. I just dug a beautiful penny signal, and it's all caked on in green. Thought for sure it was going to be a Wheatie, but it's a memorial. But Troy's is a Wheatie for Wheatie number 2.
41.
41. Boom, that's our oldest coin of the day.
Yeah, no doubt.
Boom.
Pretty sad.
Alrighty, gang, we're on another one of Mr. Troy's permissions, and Miss Kimberly calls her second Wheatie of the day. She doesn't know the date right now. It's a 1950 little house, but she's got her second Wheatie of the day. Well, gang, that was our last spot of the day. It was already late in the afternoon, and Kimberly had a 3.5-hour drive back to the other side of the state. And so we called it a day. She got a few Wheaties. Troy got a few. Unfortunately, I didn't get any, but hey, they were my first 2 days back out there, guys. Slowly getting back into it. And hopefully you're going to start seeing more footage soon. Thanks for watching, everybody.